Welcome to the second episode in our discipleship's new series, Anchored into Christ. I am honored to have been asked by my friends Braden McCown and Sawyer Dismang to make the next episode in our series. I have a question for you. What fills your mind every day? Is it stress, social media, video games, or is it the Word of Christ? Today, I will focus on how we can actually fill our minds with Christ daily and how it can change your life and the lives of others around you. Colossians 3:16 says, "Let the message of Christ dwell among you richly, as you teach and admonish one another with all wisdom through psalms, hymns, and songs from the Spirit, singing to God with gratitude in your hearts." Paul the Apostle is telling us to let the words of Jesus live in us, not just visit. We must let his words shape our lives. Ask yourself this question: is Scripture barely present in your day-to-day life, or is it overflowing? Most of us don't spend enough time reading and meditating on Scripture, and I am also guilty of this. So what can we do about it? The first step is to read the Bible daily, even if it is just a few verses. There are so many things in our modern world that are constantly demanding our attention. It is important to not let them drown out the voice of Christ. Reading Scripture daily is a great way to accomplish this. The second step is to meditate on it. It is easy to just read the Bible and let the words pass through without even thinking about them. Reserve time to think and let the words sit with you. Let them change you and leave a permanent mark on you. The third step is to write it down and memorize Scripture. This will allow you to meditate on it throughout your day. You can also write down Scripture on your phone or on paper and pull it out when you have a spare moment to meditate on the Word. It is important to be constantly armed with the Word. The fourth step is to let it show. To teach and admonish one another in all wisdom. Show wisdom, encouragement, and love towards those around you. Avoid defaulting to negativity or sarcasm, but instead choose encouragement. Let the word show by speaking it through encouragement, truth, and grace, reacting with it with peace, patience, and wisdom, and living through it through habits that reflect Jesus, and loving with it through a real sacrificial Christ-like love. Now, before we continue, I would like to say that I am nowhere near perfect on all of these steps. I am also striving to get better at these things, and ultimately, no one is perfect. You may be asking, where do I start? That is totally valid. That is why I encourage you to choose just one verse this week, like Colossians 3:16, for example, and read it daily and meditate on it. Before we close, remember to not just focus on being perfect. Just let the Scripture into your life and let it do the work. Remember to let Christ dwell among you richly this week, not just on Sunday, but every single day. Thanks for watching Anchored into Christ, and I hope you join us for next week's episode.